before this Assembly the resolution of the Joint Arab-Islamic Extraordinary Summit on Israeli aggression against the Palestinian people, held in Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, on 11 November 2023. This called for an urgent and concerted global action to resolve the lingering question of Palestine, and in this regard the summit called for, and I quote, the breaking of the siege of Gaza, the cessation of armed aggression by Israel, the condemnation of attacks and targeting of civilians, the attacks, demolition and destruction of hospitals, religious and cultural sites, as they constitute acts of impunity and violation of international law, among other war crimes and atrocities, unquote. Mr. President, notwithstanding the foregoing efforts by the various actors within the United Nations, as well as by members of the international community, there are ominous signs of even greater danger ahead. In view of UNRWA's report on the impact of Israel's recent calls to dismantle UNRWA and for donors to freeze their funding to the agency, there is an imminent threat of mass starvation in the Gaza Strip due to the inadequate food supplies and essential services for the teeming number of Palestinians in the occupied Palestinian territory. Accordingly, the current United Nations General Assembly session should take concrete measures to ensure the realization of the objectives and purposes of the United Nations. There is indeed a golden opportunity for the General Assembly to give expression to the dominant views of its member states and the world public opinion at large on the need for decisive action to halt the bloodshed and carnage to which Gaza is being subjected. In this regard, we commend the position adopted by the Joint Arab-Islamic Summit for the consideration of this meeting. The member states of the United Nations should exert diplomatic, political, and legal pressure on the Israeli occupation authorities to stop its crimes against humanity and to deter further aggression. Additionally, in order to give effect to the relevant UN resolutions on the restoration of the inalienable rights of the Palestinian people to self-determination within a two-state solution, we call for the convening of an international peace conference on Palestine to be convened on the basis of the agreed principles under international law. In conclusion, Mr. President, the international community should uphold its responsibility in halting the Israeli aggression on Gaza immediately. The world should support the Palestinian people to achieve their right to self-determination and establish their sovereign and independent state on their territory occupied since 1967, with East Jerusalem as its capital, in line with the relevant UN resolutions and the Arab Peace Initiative. I thank you, Mr. President.